What's up, guys? It's Charles here with Rocket Punch Army. That's right, guys, I'm back finally after a long hiatus. I am back to do a review, and look who I am doing a review of. This is the MP-23 Destron Industrial Espionage Exhaust. The long, controversial figure with the whole Marlboro design finally made it out with a little bit of changes. So yeah, you know, let's not concentrate too much on the box. It's a typical masterpiece box with the shiny stuff over the figures and car. If we take a quick look at the bottom here, you'll see a little sticker that says Lancia Official Product, so you know it's a licensed figure. On the back, it does have a little bit of Japanese. I'll go ahead and have my little Japanese assistant read some of this.
警告、このビデオはあなたの健康に有害であるあなたの肛門のかゆみを開始する場合は I
have no clue what she's saying. I hope it's something really cool. Anyway, we're going to go ahead and open this up and check out the tray and the contents. Alright, so here's exhaust in his little tray. You have the Immobilizer set here. You also have the gadget gun. You also have the drone launchers here and the actual drones. And of course, exhaust, which is a beautiful Turbo Lancia Stratos, which is one of my most favorite cars ever, one of the sexiest cars ever made, right there alongside the Lamborghini Miura. So here he is. This is obviously a repaint of Wheeljack, just as the old Diaclone had the the Wheeljack version and then the Marlboro version. But one of the sad things that's missing because this is a toy is the whole Marlboro logos, and I have problems saying Marlboro. It's a little bit difficult for me, but anyway. You'll see it just says Lancia. Right? It does still have the 598. It has a similar design. You'll notice it's not the Philip Morris kind of thing. It's kind of all jaggedy here, which it still looks good. I mean, it still looks recognizable. I mean, if I really wanted to, I could just paint that. And you'll see the little logos here are also just blank. And I love the good flavor, which looks like Goodyear. I actually thought it did say Goodyear at some point, but it doesn't. And yeah, so beautiful car. I love the red rims. It's got the same whole Wheeljack thing going on with the plastic wheels, red rims, beautiful paint job, nice clear blue, and a Decepticon logo, guys. Look at that, awesome. It's nice to see this guy with the Decepticon logo. And yeah, so a very beautiful the car, and the car does roll absolutely beautifully. And it's very, very smooth. No issues, no weird rumblings as it rolls. It actually feels like a real Lancia toy. Now the set does come with little mirrors here that you're supposed to detach from here and apply there on the fenders. You actually get two sets here in case you lose a set. But I'm not going to attach those. I'm not really ever going to leave them in this mode, so I don't really need to detach. And it's got this little spec card here, little collectible card with some beautiful graphics. They look a little CG rendered, which they probably are, but still really nice. On the back you get the actual specs. Very nice photography there. And the usual little Japanese paper that comes in all these things. And of course you get the instructions, which are black and white on one side and color on the other. All ready to be scanned by the KO makers. Alright, so we'll just take a nice little quick spin here right before we go ahead and transform them. So yeah, I guess that's what we're going to do now. And there he is, folks, in robot mode. Beautiful, beautiful. It has to be one of my favorite molds in the Masterpiece line. I love Wheeljack and I love what they did with him. And it was very nice to see another character. So anyway, here he is in robot mode, very similar to Wheeljack. I'm going to just grab Wheeljack here. Here he is. I got the Dr. Wu weapons on him, but you get the idea. Same mold, same transformation. But they do look different enough to really just look like two different characters. Obviously the head sculpts are different. And speaking of the head sculpt, we're going to take a quick look at the face up close. I actually dig the design. It's a little strange, a little kind of weird 80s looking with the little pointy ears and everything and the crazy visor, but it's definitely a cool looking head. Now let's just check out the weapon it comes with. This is called the gadget gun. Alright, and all you got to do to put it on is tap it right into the hand. And if you have a lot of Masterpiece toys, you will already be used to this, and I can't quite get that in there. There we go. And close the hands over it. So there you are, gadget gun. Then he's also got drone launchers, which are these little launchers here. And when I actually saw the shape of the missile in the instruction, I said, oh man, these things fire. But they don't. They are just friction fit, which is a friggin' shame. Would have been cool to have these shoot out. But some dumbass kid is going to just swallow these, missiles and blame it on the whole cigarette scheme, and then things are just going to go crazy. So let's just put these on there. Alright, just like that, just to get a glimpse of what he looks like with that attached, and obviously the ears will clear. It just looks really cool. And of course he's got the Immobilizer, which is this little thing here, but you do have to put it together. So let me get that squared away for you guys. So the Immobilizer consists of 4 little pieces here. You got the main body of the Immobilizer. You have this here, which goes up top. This little radar thing goes to the very tippy top of that, and this is the stand for it. It's just a little clear blue plastic thing. It's kind of weird because it won't really fit in there. You got to force it. I feel like I'm just going to rub the paint right off. I don't know, whatever. It's a stupid little stand for this. We're going to go ahead and place it in his hand. Now it's cool. The way I showed you is like the extended mode. You can actually pop this in here, have it be in the whatever normal mode, but we're going to leave it in the extended mode to put it in his hand here, so I can show you guys. So put it back together and just open his hand and prop it in there like you would any other weapon. Now he's ready to do some immobilizing. Now of course we're going to do some scaling. I think one of the most obvious things is to just scale him with Optimus Prime here. Just zoom up a bit there so you can see where he reaches. It's the same freaking thing as Wheeljack, but this at least gives you the visual of what he looks like with Optimus Prime. And let's bring out the big guns here. We have the MP-23 Ultra Magnus, so you can see how he compares to Exhaust. If these guys were in prison together, Exhaust would have a lot to worry about. Now as I was taking the weapon off, it does fit rather firmly in the hand, so you don't have to worry about it ever popping out. But you do have to worry about the paint coming off, and it just came off like it was nothing. I mean, I watched it come off. So you might want to be careful. If that stuff bothers you, don't even, take the weapon out, or don't even use it. But anyway, yeah, so I don't think there's really a reason to go over articulation. It's the same exact thing as Wheeljack. I'm sure you guys have seen either my video or the 100 other videos out there of Wheeljack. This is just so you can see what it looks like with this coloring and head sculpt. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed the little quick review here. If you have any questions or comments, leave them below. I would refer you guys to get this through BBTS, but you know the whole law thing and whatever, so it's not going to happen. But definitely check out BBTS, BigBadToyStore.com for other cool things. They have tons of stuff there. If you're enjoying the videos, please subscribe, like, show them to your friends, do anything, help support the channel. And yeah, till next time guys, bye bye.